Caitlin Clark has put Iowa on a national stage, the likes of which we have never seen before. But even before the national scoring record and the Final Four and the logo threes, if you take a closer look, the spirit of the Iowa girl has always been there. Go back in time 130 years to 1893, just 2 years after James Naismith invented the game and the USA only had 44 states to its name. Iowa State College was one of the first schools to start a women's basketball team. Before the turn of the century, the Iowa girl was there. 27 years later, Iowa became one of the very first states to sanction high school girls basketball, holding the first state championship game in 1920, months before women even had the right to vote for president. Even 100 years ago, the Iowa girl was there. Decades of 6-on-6 basketball keeps Iowa and the Midwest on the edge of its seat. In the 50s and 60s, you'd have an easier time getting into a Hawkeye or Cyclone football game than a ticket to the 6-on-6 championship. Broadcast on TV sets across 9 states, the tournament games would routinely get higher ratings than the Super Bowl. While the rest of the country's interest was turning to other sports, the Iowa girl was still there.
And the gun sounds. The ball game is over.
1969, Union Witten's Denise Long becomes a household name, scoring nearly 2,000 points in her final season. She got invited onto Johnny Carson, was featured in Sports Illustrated, and was drafted by the San Francisco Warriors. Were the pick not vetoed by the league commissioner, the Iowa girl might have been in the NBA. Though the high school game began its transition to 5-on-5 play, the Iowa girl remained on a national stage, producing college coaches like Katie Abrahamson, Brenda Fries, Jenny Baranchik, and Lisa Bluter. While Carver Hawkeye Arena was the springboard to a Hall of Fame career for C. Vivian Stringer, as basketball became the most popular women's collegiate sport and the WNBA played its first season, the Iowa girl was still there. Fast forward another 20 years and a high school phenom from Dowling Catholic started making headlines. 60-point games, impossibly deep three-pointers, and college offers from every major program in the country, this Iowa girl chose to remain an Iowa girl, giving her school and her state a spotlight like it has never seen before. Caitlin is taking the game to uncharted heights. A red carpet treatment in Dallas, a win away from a national title, a sellout crowd everywhere she goes. On and off the court, Caitlin Clark is unlike anything we have ever seen. Fans from the Hawkeye State and far beyond are coming in droves to watch what the Iowa girl can possibly do next. And now, with the NCAA's all-time scoring record to her name, the Iowa girl is there, making a name and laying a foundation for a brave new world of college basketball, confirming what we in the Hawkeye State have known all along. 130 years ago to today and far into the future, the Iowa girl is there.